What's up, everybody? Shoefunk here, and this is not your ordinary tutorial type of video for anybody who's actually been playing the game. This is meant for people who really truly haven't played the game in a long time and kind of confused with what's going on, and I'm here to help you out because I bet you're logging in and scratching your head. What the hell has happened and what can I do? So what you're looking at right now is me playing for the past at least 12 hours, trying to get to know the game again. And as you can see, I've got my Minotaur here, but I wasn't able to get the Minotaur right away, or at least I didn't know how to get the Minotaur. So here's something new that a lot of you who are watching first saw when they came into their base. Came into your base, you've seen all of these, you know, sparks or whatever above your stuff, and you're like, why is it red in here? Why is stuff turned off? I can't do anything. So it seems to me that they added power to the game. Now, before I continue on with this, let me explain myself at least, so you understand where I'm coming from. I've been playing this game since the Foundation update, and if you bear with me, let me show you something. The Foundation update is version 1.1, and according to this YouTube video, waiting for it to load real quick, it shows 2016, November 2016, when that came out. So that's close to when I first started playing No Man's Sky. Now, the last time I played No Man's Sky was during the Pathfinder update, version 1.2. Now, according to this YouTube video, it was March of 2018. Is that right? Let me make sure. Yeah, 2018. So that's when they had all this stuff coming out. So I'm not sure how many people are out there who are watching were the ones to play this version last, because if you look at the release logs, there was a lot of updates. A lot of updates, where the latest update is the mech update, and before that there's this update called Living Ship, which I've actually saw a ship like that, but I don't know how to do it yet. I ain't gonna teach that. I was gonna teach something, pretty much the basics of this game again, for those who are pretty much starting again and not sure what to do. Anyway, you come back to your base and you're seeing all this stuff and you're like, wow, it's no power. What do I do? Well, yeah, obviously a little thing might pop up in your log telling you to bring up power, and you got to build these things called the Biofuel Reactor. Well, you think to yourself, well, how do I get the Biofuel Reactor? Well, you learn it from the Construction Research Unit, where if you already had one, when you open the interface here, you click on Buildable Technology. Now, here's something very interesting, okay? When I logged back in, I've already had some of this stuff already unlocked somehow. I guess because I already had something built already, it counted as it being unlocked in this version. So I had this unlocked, that wasn't unlocked yet, I had that unlocked, I had that, and that unlocked. When you go to Wooden Shelter, all the stuff you see right here is already unlocked for me. But see these numbers right here? It means you have to use salvage data to unlock it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there was a system like that already in the old version. It was just a little bit different, so this might confuse you a little bit like it did me. Here's your metal versions, here's your concrete versions, and this is back again to your core. So if you have a base kind of like this in the structure form, you'll pretty much just need enough power to power the whole base. So you may ask yourself, how much do I need? Well, for this size of a base that I have here, I somehow need 4. So my thing is just get enough material to build more than one and just keep on playing with it until your lights come on. I don't have any well, I mean, I got a bunch of shit on me. I need to go through my junk, but you're going to need at least carbon, condensed carbon, or oxygen to power a biofuel reactor. And here's what I was talking about right here. It says when you power it on, it should tell you how much you need for your power grid. So like I said, I think I need at least 3. I did 4 for the hell of it. And then what I did at the same time is I built these batteries, and I have 2 of them, so that when these do run out, it gives me a little bit extra time to have power in my base, and enough time to at least replenish them. Here's the thing, why you need to replenish your power. These right here are my storage containers. They require power now. So you're like, oh shit, what do I do? Well, I mean, your best bet, and if you're like me and you have a bunch of money, I've got like 9 million units, right? I just go into space, go to a station, and just talk to the aliens, and like, you know, buy a bunch of oxygen for them. And it costs about, I think, 16 units of oxygen just to power one of these per hour, or at least an hour max. So like all 4 of these for 1 hour is used up, and then, you know, this will charge these up. And I didn't really test to see how long these last, but I mean, you kind of get the idea. So your next question is, okay, I'm only coming back because of the Minotaur. How do I get the Minotaur? Well, obviously it's not through here. So you're like, okay, what else do I do? Where can I get the Minotaur stuff? Well, here's something brand new that I was not aware of until I started playing the other day. My ship's over here. Where am I going? Whoa. I have to do a short burst. You want to get in your ship. Take off, obviously. Let's go anywhere in space. Doesn't matter how far out we go. Now, if you played since the version that I played, which again was the Foundation update, I'm sorry, the Pathfinder update, then you should have the ability to at least summon Atlas, or at least this special ship, whatever it's meant to be, the Anomaly ship, right? So what I do, I'm using the Xbox controller on my PC. I press the down button, and then you go over, and then it says summon space anomaly. So you summon the space anomaly. There it is. And then you go into it. If this is your first time, you'll be amazed of what's in here now. Okay, so this is pretty much a hub for multiplayer. All these ships you see right here are other players' ships. You're seeing other players running around and stuff. And your mind will be blown when you first get here. So you're like, oh shit, what's here? What do I do here? Well, this is what I'm going to show you. Alright, so first thing you see, obviously, is these two things. If you didn't know already, I'll show you. This is where you use your Quicksilver to buy certain exotic gear. So that's what this is. This right here is a special mission board for if you want to do multiplayer with other people. Or I think there's some single player stuff here too. Let me look at it real quick. Unearth ancient bones, raid a planetary beepoke, collect 730 fascium, tame a wild creature. They're pretty much missions. Are they meant to do with other people? Maybe. But as you can see here, these are your rewards. And nanites is something that you really need in a way, and I'll show you why once we go pretty much up here. So if you haven't been here in a while, you'll see a purple icon like that one right there telling you to talk to somebody. Now I've already gone through the whole sequence, so somehow it's stuck on making me go to the spin salvage data part. But Polo and the other dude, the priest, are over here. And there's the priest dude. And then there's Polo. And in the old version, you pretty much talk to Polo to get certain, you know, things, and that's about it. That's all you pretty much did. Well, because this is a bigger update, there's a lot more to this area than there is. So you go over here, and they have all of these special merchants. Each merchant is for different things. You have one that's for your ships. You have one that's for your stuff you can construct. This guy is for your exosuit. This guy is for your weapon. That's nothing. I think it's a placeholder maybe. And this is for the exocraft. So you're thinking to yourself, oh, okay, exocraft, that's where I get the golem. No, it's not. You get the golem over here. To this construction research station. So you go up to it, hold down the X if you're using the controller, and as you can see, it brings up a very similar tree that you saw earlier. But this is a little bit more of the, I guess you would say, advanced stuff, or at least, not saying end game stuff, but like, you kind of get what I'm saying. So when you use right bumper, there's these small prefabs, technology modules. So, it's not under here, but what I do want to show you, where is it? Unlocked it earlier today. I guess I don't to show you on this screen. Anyway, here's the transport modules. If you've already had the roamer, as well as maybe the nomad and Nauticlon and the Colossus, they will already be there. Other than that, you'll have to pay their respective price of salvage data to unlock. In fact, the Minotaur Geobay itself cost 10 salvage kits. So if you use your visor, you know, your visor like this, look for the burial sites. You can get some real quick. But anyway, as long as you have your 10, you can go ahead and just purchase this. And then, as you can see, it requires metal plating, an ion battery, and paraffinium. So there's that, and then you can just, you know, go to these guys and see what's new with them. Like this guy, like I said, does exosuit upgrades. Oh yeah, this is what was new to me. So apparently they made it simpler for you to get words translated. So I had enough nanites to buy the Class S translator, and it seems that this is pretty much working because I have a lot of words like translated now, and I'm seeing the these dudes, the little guy right now, that their species, I can see pretty much their whole words in full English now. It's pretty cool. But let me finish off with a tour of this area, and then let me show you a space station next. Before we get to the golem part. Over here, and I really haven't figured out which one's which yet, but like I think this dude right here allows you to give him your data about fauna, and then this dude over here allows you to give him data about planets in general, and then that's where you get your nanites and shit for rewards. And be sure you do that first thing, because like I said, nanites are really needed for buying certain key things that you'll need. Now, I don't see any special exotic ships currently right now. I wish I could show you some. That when I first saw the living ship, I was like, what the fuck is that thing? So apparently there's not one around here, but let me get in my own ship and we'll just fly into regular space. Oh, one small thing I didn't show you guys, and this will really, really, really help you out. So check this out. So in the old version, I'm assuming it's still a thing, when you do that mission where like you finally like go to another universe or like another galaxy, you can't really go back to the old galaxy, right? Well, now you can. Check this out. Go to this portal right here, and then this is the coolest thing ever. I might as well do this to teleport to where I gotta show you anyway. So you can either, so Space Anomaly, these are currently open sessions of other players, right? But when you click on your bases, every single base that you've had, especially in your other galaxies that you can never go back to, are now available. So my original main base is right there for my first galaxy. In other words, all of these right here are from my first galaxy. And then just that one, and that one are from my second galaxy. So, at first you'll have to revisit all of these in order for them to show up on your list again. because at first the old game is once you moved, you weren't able to go until back to them ever again. Now it seems to me if you at least visit all these once, then they start showing up on your list again, which is pretty fucking cool. So anyway, let's go back to the ship and we'll go to a space station. And let me show you what's new to space stations, just in case you go to a space station you'll confuse as well. And also I want to see if there's a alien ship yet. People do come and go. See, that's a new ship right there. Serious Starship, Yar. Maybe that's I'm not sure if that's a person's name. But that's an interesting looking ship. It's like an exploration type of ship. But like, the alien ships look like they're living. Yeah, see there's another new ship right there. It's just a regular starship. Where's my ship? Did it move? Is that me? I didn't fly in that ship. I flew in my other ship. We were here. I mean, look at this ship. Exotic ship itself. Anyway, we're not going to look at ships all day. Y'all can see it for yourself. But when you leave this place, it'll pretty much take you back to wherever you were. So, here we are back in my second, universe, or second galaxy, I guess you can say. Alright, so we're gonna head to the space station. Alright, so when it comes to the layout of the space station, it's almost the same. It's just this side right here, which is the left side has changed. But like, anyway, we'll go over here first. So this side's pretty much still the same. You got your merchant thingy right here. And then you have your three dudes over here. 1, 2, 3. And I think one gave you missions, one's for exploration. I forget what the third one is. Anyway. And then you still got all your little dudes walking around. You talk to them. You get, you know, dialect help. Or they show you about special locations, all that good stuff. Oh, good. A ship just landed. So check this out. Now when ships are here, you'll actually see the captain of that ship. And there he is. So you just walk up to the captain of the ship, talk to him. See how he's all English now? And this is where you can sell your items to him, buy the items from him, or get his starship. In the old version, all you had to do is click on the ship. Now you actually talk to the captain. So that's pretty cool. So over here is where they pretty much added more merchants. So you have your weapons guy right here. This guy is for your ships. This guy is for your, pretty much your vehicles, land vehicles. This is for your backpack. This is changing your appearance. And then this is brand new, and it's very, very, very useful. You know you have all these ships, and you kind of want to get rid of them? Well, now you can. So you go up to the Starship Outfitting. And you can either upgrade your ship, you can scrap it, or obviously leave the terminal. Then when you upgrade your starship, there's two different options. You can either improve the class of the starship, or you can free it, add more storage units. As for the price of storage units, I'm not sure if it varies in price based on your class, or at least up to a certain point. That part I haven't figured it out yet. But that's what that is, and it's 6 million units right now for me to add more slots. If I want to upgrade my class, it costs 50,000 nanites for my next class. So, like, I had no clue how I even get a bunch of nanites just to do anything about it. There's a crazy looking exploration ship. The Class C though, mine's a Class S. So yeah, like I said earlier, you're going to need a lot of oxygen and stuff, right? So like I do is I just go up to these guys and I'm going to buy all their oxygen. Regular oxygen, not the tanks.
Product received.
And I think I'll buy another or so from this guy, and that should be enough for me to demonstrate the power.
Product received.
What do I have now? Do I have enough for all three? I just heard one come in. Pretty areas. What's funny about these ships, look at they're backwards when they're on the pad, but they're not. The little guy. Yeah. Okay, that should be enough.
Product received.
Alright. And just for the hell of it, I'll buy from this guy. I've got enough credits, I don't really care. Because you kind of want to farm it yourself.
Product received.
And try to keep your carbon and your oxygen on your exocrafts. But this is your backup plan if you don't have that already. Alright, so we're going to go back to the base. And I'm going to show you how to power up your machines again. Now that I actually got the materials to power it up. And then I'll show you off the exocraft, the mech suit. Here's the moon. Here's the moon. Okay, I can't see and I'm going too fast. Whoa! I like having a landing pad. It allows me to land freely and not worry about using up power to take off. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and power up the station. And what is that, 1600, 1800? Yeah, 1800 oxygen is the maximum. So you can see why I bought a bunch. And then you just put it in, and it gives you an hour of power. Now, that wasn't enough, right? Let's click on again. Oh, shit. Well, it doesn't matter which one you click on. Right now, it's showing that 123,000 needs to be used, but there's only 50,000 available. So, in other words, we got to do at least 3, right? So, there's this number 2 with the 100 out of 123 total that you'll need to power the station. And this is the 3rd one. And now the power, everything's online again. But I'm going to go ahead and do the 4th one, so I can at least have extra, my full power potential. Okay. And there's my batteries. And the batteries will take about 19 minutes to charge. And that's the charge rate, but it doesn't really show how much it holds total. I see that KP is the power rate, and right now it's about, 1400. But like, I guess when it gets full, which I know you don't want to wait for the 20 minutes for it to recharge to see what it is to be full, but you get where we are right here. So now everything's working again. I can finally access my storage containers, and there, there's my stuff in the storage container, and you can get back to normal gaming. And as you see, my portal is now open, and when I go here, check this out. My old bases are actually listed now. Well, they were. Yeah, here they are. In the Euclid galaxy. And I haven't visited all my bases yet, but these are all my old ones that I've revisited. So, I went to my old original main base, and I was able to pick up my old vehicles and stuff from there, and just brought them over here. So I already had this over here, but I didn't have that over here, and I feel like rebuilding it. So when I was able to go back, I just deconstructed this, and I was able to get that back. That's pretty much how that works. So anyway, this is the mech suit. Pretty fucking cool. Very OP in a way. Let me just get into it and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, we're in the exosuit, and it's not raining right now, but if it was raining, it would hurt me because it's hot. Or like in certain areas, like if it's raining, it gets too cold, or it's like acid rain or whatever, right? Well, this suit pretty much protects you from everything. And there's no special secondary power to keep the generator up. It just protects you, period. So that's what's pretty cool. So the suit by itself doesn't have a lot on it. In fact, it only has these 3 items right here, period. I had to build all of these. Wait, I think this was part of it originally. Anyway, I had to build all of these manually to do other things. So when you first get one, all you can do is just pretty much walk around. That's all you can do. Now I'm able to have a laser to do basic mining. And then you have the advanced laser, and then the laser that allows you to do where is it? Yeah, it's this one, the bore allows you to do terrain manipulation, and then there's a cannon, so you can do some fighting with it. If you just have this basic stuff and there's not a lot with it, then you have enough cargo space to play with, and you just pretty much move around like you normally do. And this is the speed. It looks slow, but check this out. If you jump with the A button on your Xbox controller, alright, there's that, right? But check this out. You hold forward and jump. It pretty much helps you travel faster. Doesn't really add a lot of time, less than the travel places. Not really, but it helps out enough for traveling. But I've got the mining laser, and it's the same. You know, you just point out the way you want to mine. And then, since I have the advanced laser, I'm able to do at least this one right here, which requires an advanced laser. So, yeah. Nothing too crazy about this other than you're able to do this, which is pretty fun. You can use it for mining. You can do it at any time without yourself getting hurt. Uh-oh. Yes, I'm mining. You got a problem? Kick your ass. But anyway. Let me show you the animation it does when you summon it. Pretty cool. Let's go over here. It's like, hiya! Anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You'll pretty much get used to the game again after this. Exploration is pretty much the same when it comes to this thing. One minor difference when it comes to scanning is it used to be where you just you just looked at the thing and it automatically scanned. Now you have to press right trigger to start scanning, and then it'll scan the item. So that's the small difference I forgot to mention earlier. But yeah, just look around, look for buried treasure. I've pretty much got them all in this general area, so that's why I don't see any in the area right now. But let's go around, look for buried treasure, get as many of those salvage kits as you can, get your Minotaur, and then have some fun. So I hope this was informative for those of you who haven't played the game in a long time like I have. I don't want you to be like, what the fuck is this shit? And like, you know, don't play it ever again, you know? But look, see now the storm doesn't hurt me. It was a good thing that storm started at the time that it did. I love this thing. Alright. So, like I said, that's all I can think about to share with y'all guys. So, I hope you enjoyed it. And feel free to comment if you need any questions about certain things I might have forgotten to go over. So, other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.